guys, welcome back to the Horror with your hostess with the mostest, Annabelle. As always, welcome back. So, I went to Walmart today again, and I know I've been saying this the last few times, with the exception of the other day when I went to Half Price Books. I know I've been saying, like, I really was not planning on doing a haul or anything or picking anything up. Honest to God, I really was not planning on buying anything today, but I found a few things, and I got enough stuff, like five movies, sets, whatever. So I guess kind of warrant showing them off. So a few of these I actually have not seen any of these. But three specifically I've never even heard of, but I was like, you know what, I'll give them a chance. So I'm not expecting much of the actual movies, because I picked up three movies. The other two you'll see why I'm not calling movies. But the first one up is The Body Tree. I never heard of this. Like I said, but it seems like it could be kind of okay, maybe a decent one-time watch. When a group of Americans travel to Russian Siberia to honor the memory of their murdered friend, they uncover a plot that threatens all their lives. So, once again, it sounds kind of like a run-of-the-mill type of thing. I feel like we've had quite a few of these type of movies lately. But even though as much as I'm always like, with a lot of these movies, whether it's possession, stuff like this, exorcism type stuff, found footage, even though I'm always like, ugh, God, there's so many of them, I still kind of like to check them out just to see what's, being made. I might find one that's actually kind of decent. Like I said, I'm not expecting a whole lot out of this one, but I figure I do it for you guys mainly just to try and check them out and talk about them, Next one up is Devil's Whisper. And now this one, right off the bat, you could probably tell, the tagline is "Faith is not enough." Right off the bat, you could probably tell this is a possession movie. It is, let me read the description for you. 15-year-old Alejandro Duran aspires to one day be a Catholic priest. But when Alex discovers a mysterious box, he unwittingly unleashes a demonic spirit hell-bent on possessing him. Alex must find a way to defeat this ancient demon, which has been tormenting children since the dawn of man, before it destroys him and everyone he loves. So, once again, like I said, like I was just saying, sounds like another run-of-the-mill type of possession movie. We've been having an abundance of them over the last few years. But once again, I figure check it out. You never know. Even though I'm so over a lot of the stuff that's coming out, still check them out just to see what they're about. Now, the next one up, interesting because I have never heard of these in my life. A doll possession movie, another run-of-the-mill thing because, original ideas. Who wants an original idea anymore? So it's called Robert and the Curse of Robert, so it's a little double feature. Basically, it's kind of like Annabelle or any one of those possessed doll type movies. So, once again, like I said, I was like, you know what? I'll check them out, not expecting a whole lot. Probably just one of those movies where if I do ever watch again, whenever I do actually first watch this, if I do ever watch it again, it's going to be like, whatever, So what else? Actually, by the way, too, little story on this, because I picked this up earlier today, and a little bit ago, one of my girls, Donna, who I worked with at Target for a little bit, she actually was messaging me. She's like, she sent a picture of this. She's like, oh my God, have you seen this movie? Have you heard of it? I was like, oh my God, I literally just saw that at Walmart. I just blind bought it. Haven't seen it yet, but I will let you know. So, and I even told her too, I'm not having the highest expectations on this. So, like I said, it could be worth at least a watch or two. So next one's up. Not horror movies. It's been a while since I've purchased anything of this genre, I guess. And also too, if you guys aren't into wrestling, like I am, you can go ahead and turn me off now. I don't really care. But they actually had a couple of wrestling DVDs. First one up, which I believe was just released, I think this week, I believe, and that is 30 Years of Survivor Series. I figure Survivor Series is coming up in a few weeks. This was always, at least like when I was growing up, when I was first watching wrestling, those were the Survivor Series that I really liked. Like you'd have like the 4-on-4 or 5-on-5 man teams and everything, and all that. Like I remember that stuff. That's always the ones I enjoy. So I'm flicking my earrings. But yeah, it's got a bunch of matches in here. And yes, it has the Montreal Screwjob because that's usually on most wrestling documentary type things. If you don't know what the Screwjob is, look it up. Montreal Screwjob, just in case if you don't know what it is. But if you have any idea about wrestling, you pretty much already know what it is. But it has 3 discs. Trace. First disc is sort of like, I guess, like the documentary. I don't know how long it's going to be, but weird the way they number it, whatever. Reason why I say that is because like the first chapter is where it all began, but it's like number 30, so I guess maybe it's a countdown. I don't even know. But it's got a little documentary, and then disc 2 and 3 has a bunch of matches. 5-on-5 elimination match, Hulk Hogan, Macho Man Randy Savage, Hercules, Coco Beware, Hillbilly Jim versus $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, Akeem, Big Boss Man, King Haku, and Red Rooster. I won't like read all of them off. Let's see, Survivor Series, November 18th, 2001, 6-pack challenge match for the vacant WWE Women's Championship, Trish Stratus versus Lita versus Jacqueline versus Molly Holly versus Jazz versus Ivory. So yeah, I mean, just, whatevs. Looks like most recent match on here is the Goldberg-Lesnar match from last year from Survivor Series, so just kind of give you an idea of what's on there, and you also receive a free fathead or whatever that you can, of Brock Lesnar, that you can go ahead and put on. I don't even know if you need this, use this. Maybe I'll give it to my nephew or my youngest niece. I don't know. And then the second wrestling DVD. Now I know I have like the Attitude Era. Hey, I'm back. Now I know I have like the Attitude, as I was saying, the Attitude Era DVD, counting down like the moments and stuff, different matches and stuff. There's a reason why I'm showing you this, because there is another one that I guess just was released, I'm assuming about the same time, the Dawn of the Attitude. So I guess it's more talking about 1997. Yes, 1997, Dawn of the Attitude. So basically this is just kind of talking about how, especially that year, 97, I remember because that was kind of like the last full year of wrestling that I was watching before I kind of stopped and then started watching again a few years back. But for any of you who remember, like, kind of going through this time of wrestling, like, Sarah 1228 kind of stopped watching shortly after I did. I think she said she stopped watching kind of in 99, shortly after Owen Hart's death. I know a few of you out there kind of were watching around this time, still kind of watching from time to time again, here and there. But yeah, this year one just seems kind of like interesting. It does have a little bit of a slight little documentary featurette here. I'm not thinking it's going to be too terribly long. Evolution and transformation, pulling the curtain back, epic storyline, no limitations, rise of Stone Cold, Raw is War, guerrilla programming, divas emerge, Canadian Pride, evolution of Triple H, faces of Foley, know your role, uncertainty, developmental switch, BSK and The Click, and Ensuring Success. And this one too obviously has the Montreal screw job that happened in '97 between Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart. Once again, if you have no idea what that is, I'm not going to explain it. Look it up. But I know a lot of wrestling fans already know what that is. So, but those are just kind of my little pickups. Figured I'd share them with you. Thanks for checking me out. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have seen any of the horror movies that I picked up, please let me know what you think of them. Because like I said, I have not heard of any of them, have not seen any of them. So let me know. Let me know. Until next time, you guys, as always, stay creepy, classy, and a little bit sassy.